What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are back here at the land of the giant smallmouth. I hope they cooperate like they did the last time we were here. If you haven't checked out that video, we absolutely wrecked the smallmouth. We had 25 pounds, 8 ounces. It was insane. My best smallmouth fishing trip ever. But today we got my good buddy Chris. He hasn't been with us, I guess it was August the last time. August on Gunnersville, and we had a little bit of tough fishing. So what, have you ever really smallmouth fished that much?
No, not really.
What's your biggest smallmouth?
I don't know, probably 2 pounds.
2 pounds, boys.
I'd say 2 pounds.
We are going to shoot to break that, and I think if you catch one, you're going to break that, because they get pretty big up here on Pickwick, guys.
We're going to break the rod.
Break the rod. Good thing I know a guy that makes rods, but yeah, beautiful sunrise. Well, we kind of missed the sunrise. We're here a little late, but let's go get on these fish. We got a half-day fishing trip. Let's go see what we can do. All right, guys, we made it up here. There's definitely nowhere near as much current as there was last time, but that's okay, because the fish still live up here. Most of the time, you know, when the floodgates are on heavy, it'll concentrate these fish on these current breaks, but when there's not a ton of current, they will just kind of roam, and so I like fishing for them either way. All right, guys, we're gonna pull up the deep dive app real quick. So what I like to do is it shows this lake level, and it gives you a trend for like a week. You see the water was up high, and it has dropped significantly, and as you see, less floodgates than there were before. You know, more floodgates, the higher the lake's gonna be down here. So, you know, they're dropping off the water inflow. So these fish aren't gonna be as aggressive as they were. We're gonna have to kind of finesse them a little bit. And deep dive also shows the current flow from a week. See, it was all the way up to like 185,000 CFS. Now it's to 124,000, which is still a good bit of current. But up here in this horseshoe area on Pickwick, you know, they might not be as aggressive. So we might have to get out on the main lake side and fish the current that's being produced by the generators. But another cool thing that I like to do is look at the bite window. So it's saying the major feeding window is 9:11 to 11:11. So it's probably going to be a later morning bite. So let's see if we can scope up some of these fish out here on these rock piles. I see a bunch moving around on the Mega Live, so I see some fish right out there on this rock. Like, I got a tournament out here March 15th. Oh, there's one. No, he came off. Gosh, dang it, Jordan. But I got a tournament out here March 15th.
They come off pretty easy.
When they get in the current, if you don't keep them, yeah, you got to keep a bunch of pressure on them. There's a ton of bait right here.
But man, people are gonna go with.
There he is.
People are gonna go with who took care of them for years.
That's a big one if it's a bass. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Big smallie.
Big small. Getting something?
Nah, I'll get him. Big smallie, boys. First fish of the day. Come here.
Get him. Got him.
It's a good one. Right there, boys. First fish of the morning. It was very sloppy. Very sloppy. Woo.
So about 4 pounder.
Let's get a weight on him. I wish I had my scale.
That's a she,
Probably, that's a fat one. I wish I had my scale to keep the 5 weights, but it's coming today. 4.2.
Smallmouth's like built like me and you, ain't they?
They said smallmouth built like me and him.
Short and thick. Man, that was
All right, boys. 4 pounder. You need one like that, Chris. Oh yeah, he came on that Ned rig. Might have to get Chris hooked up with the spinning rod.
Get mine.
So guys, I've been throwing the 3-inch X Zone Ned Zone green pumpkin black flake simple on a 1/8 ounce head most of the time, unless it's a little bit deeper or the current's going pretty strong. I'll use that 6 ounce head. I cut a little bit off of it just to downsize it. It really makes a difference, especially when you're fishing for pressured fish. And when the water's cold like it is today. It's 47 degrees this morning. So yeah, it's been getting the job done really good this winter. Let's throw, I think we're drifting a little bit, so throw like somewhere right there, not far. That's good.
That's not.
Ooh, that's a big one. That's a drum, I think. Oh no, that's a smallmouth.
Go ahead and get him.
Oh, it's a drum. It's a drum.
What are you doing?
What are you doing out in smallmouth country, bud? Chris is hung. I'm trying to unhook. I'm trying to unhook my trophy. My trophy smallmouth, bud. Chris's braid screaming. He's got a rock bass. That drum took me for a spin. About 1/2 degree. Heat up. Oh, got him. That's a big one. Oh, he came off. No. Dang. On the A-rig. He freaking thumped that thing. Chris is hung up. I haven't talked to him in a long time.
I tracked a deer. I tried to track it.
Big one. That is another drum.
That's a smallmouth.
No.
Claim it. Call it.
It's a smallmouth. Turn. Morph into a smallmouth, please. I don't want to catch freaking
yeah,
drum all
You see
day.
it doing that.
I don't want to catch freaking drum all day. Hey, little largemouth, what are you doing? What are you doing out here, buddy? Little largemouth, did not expect that. Well, guys, it's been a little slower than I was hoping. This water's a lot lower than it was the last time we were out here when we caught that big bag of smallmouth. So far, it's been a drum fest. I've deleted a lot of the drum clips just because I know y'all don't want to see all that. But so far, just one 4-pound smallie and a little largemouth on the bass side of things. The rest has been drum. But most of the time, they sit in these areas right here, and you can kind of get on the edge where it meets that hard current seam. Sit like in the slack water and throw a swim bait or a Ned rig or something, and a lot of times you'll catch fish. It's weird today, they're not setting up on it, but the major bite window, according to the deep dive app, is coming up here in a few minutes, so we're gonna kind of move on back away from this dam area, try to get in some areas that I've caught them in the past, and try to see if we can figure something out, get Chris on his PB smallmouth. Let's go, boys. Please be a bass. Oh, it's definitely a fish.
Picked up on there.
Oh,
Grab it. Grab it, Roy. Grab it. Grab it, Roy. Try not.
oh my gosh.
I don't care about the fish. Don't care about the fish right now. Here, get your stuff.
I think it's a smallmouth. It is. Oh my gosh.
Grab it for me.
Bro, that was not fighting like a smallmouth at all.
Did you get it on video?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Look, the A-rig is all tangled up.
What is it?
Bro, that's a big one.
That's a tank.
Show the camera. That was a nightmare.
I don't care about
that's
the
why,
fish.
like, I thought it was a drum until it started digging like that at the boat. Will you hit the
when it
spot
went
lock
right
button?
there?
Here, I get it.
Son, that's a big old good one.
That's definitely your PB.
That's just.
Ooh, he's almost 5. 411.
Oh, I just about said I don't care about a 5-pound smallmouth.
Yeah, I was gonna get the fish because I was pretty sure that was.
Well, I mean, thinking back, the rod wasn't going.
No.
I mean, it was tangled up.
That's why I was.
There
just
wasn't no reeling it in no more. But son, that's a good one.
Alright, we did it, man.
Finally got one.
It's been a slow day for real. Look how fat that joker is, dude. What was he, 411?
411.
It's your PB smallmouth. We had his Ned rig get just absolutely tangled up in the stealth rig. Look, braid everywhere. Look at that. Man, that is awesome. That is awesome. All right, let's get a release on this beautiful smallie. That's awesome, dude. Give me some nucks. Now we gotta get that braid, that nightmare, braid nightmare untangled from from the stealth rig. What do you think, dude? I told you that whenever you hook up to one of those big smallmouth, that you're just gonna be your life's gonna be changed.
Hold on, I said, don't worry about the fish.
Yeah, look, he had a 5-pound smallmouth on. It gets into the boat, it starts diving. We thought it was a drum to begin with. He was just worried about getting the braid untangled from the stealth rig. Meanwhile, almost 5-pound smallmouth just digging right up under the boat. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you in charge of that, buddy. Well, mission accomplished. We got his PB, but we got like 30 more minutes to fish, maybe an hour. We might stretch this out, and my wife might not be too happy about it, or his. So let's see if we can catch a few more, because this is right here in the area where I caught that 4-pound smallie this morning. Well, the deep dive app was right. You can later morning bite. Let's go. Y'all need to check out that app. It works for real. I want you to catch another one. Are you kidding me?
I don't know if that's a. I don't know. That sucker show is getting it.
Watch where you're not. Old drum. I mean, as soon as I said I want you to catch another one, which I wanted you to catch a smallmouth. Big old drum.
Heck, I might have had one. The drum. And it just popped off and I was just like,
Oh, drum master. There he is. Please be a smallmouth. Another drum. God, that is a monster drum. We might leave this one in the video. Guys, dude, this drum is jumping like a smallmouth. This might be one of those drum that identify as a smallmouth. Dude, this is the hardest fighting drum I've ever caught. Yeah, guys, we've caught like at least 20 drum. I'm cutting them out of the video. Oh my gosh. But this one's definitely staying in. This might be the biggest drum I've ever caught. Oh my gosh. One thing about pulled me in the water. Chris caught his personal best smallie. I caught my personal best drum. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. It's like every time I hang into these drum, I'm saying, please be a smallmouth, please be a smallmouth, knowing darn well that it's gonna be a drum. These drum are freaking loaded in here. I think, I was telling Chris earlier, I think if the water temp was like 5 degrees warmer up into like the mid 50s, that the smallmouth would be up in here just like crazy. But I just don't think I don't think they're ready. I mean, they were up in here when the water was up, but the water temp was like 54, 55, so they were kind of coming up here feeding, getting ready to spawn, and then this big cold snap, it snowed last week, so this big cold snap probably pushed them out, got them back more in that winter pattern. So typical Alabama stuff. That one was actually fun. That was the only fun drum I've ever had, just because it was my biggest. Fish will barely eat a Ned rig. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a smallie. Oh, it is. Ooh, easy, easy, easy. No. Let him fight. Let him fight. Yeah. Let him fight. Yeah. And I will go get him. Bring him over here.
Good.
I got him. You was about to boat flip that joker, wasn't you?
I was, man.
That was probably the fish that came up and looked at my A-rig and said, nope. Here you go. God. That's a good one. 2 3/4. Show that camera.
What's that? Two?
That's your second, yeah. That's a good smallmouth. He might be 3. He's fat. Look at you go, son. All right. Chris is second. That one would have beat your PB if you wouldn't have caught that big one.
That one's more.
Yeah, he's a baby compared to your new PB.
Oh, you ready?
You ready? Like, oh. But what are the odds? Fish start biting whenever we gotta go. There's a bunch of them. That's a... Hey, it's a spot. Need some help? That's a fat spot. Yeah, that's a good spot. Chris putting the daggum hurt on me, son.
Can you weigh that now?
Yeah.
You can.
Okay, you can just throw him back. Well, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We had a little flurry there at the end. Fish started biting pretty good. Chris showed me up, actually. He had, I think you caught 3 bass. I caught 2. I mean, overall, it was not a good day of bass fishing. We caught a ton of trash fish, so at least we kept the rods bowed up. But only 5 bass. We probably had like, I don't know, 16, 17 pounds, maybe 18. Nah, probably 16, 17, call it safe. But I didn't really add them up. We had a 4.11 smallie and a 4.4, I think. And then the rest were just decent keepers. But man, we had a blast out here. Chris broke his PB. Got to catch some on the old ducket spinning rod, so that's always fun. But like I said earlier, we caught a ton of trash fish. I already know I cut them out of this video. Like, I deleted a lot of the clips because I didn't want the trash fish in there. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and we will see you in the next one.